Namaste. We are reached now day 6 of Ancestral Healing series. Today we are taking the topic of emotional suppression and unworthiness. Emotional suppression and unworthiness are often inherited survival patterns where expressing feelings or valuing oneself was unsafe in earlier generations. When emotions are consistently held back, they don't disappear, yet they turn inward, shaping a quiet belief of being too much or not enough. Over time, this can lead to anxiety, depression, chronic tension in the body, and difficulties in relationships as one struggles to feel deserving of love, success, or joy. Suppressed emotions may also show up as numbness, people pleasing, or self sabotage. Keeping life smaller than it needs to be, the impact is profound instead of living authentically. Individuals carry invisible walls around their hearts that people cannot be reached, limiting connection, creativity, and fulfillment. Healing comes from recognizing these patterns not as personal failings, but as perspective strategies passed down through the lineage, and reclaiming the right to feel, express, and know one's worth. So let us understand what all the emotional suppression and unworthiness playing in our day-to-day life, which may be inherited by the past experiences of our ancestors. If it is coming down the line from them, then let's honor it, recognize it, and let go of it with the willingness and awareness that this is my life and I want to live joyfully, express joyfully, to feel I deserve the best. Wherever you are, sit comfortably and breathe in and breathe out. As you breathe in and breathe out, whenever you are ready, you can close your eyes gently. And as you breathe in and breathe out gently, center yourself. Focus is naturally coming to center of yourself. Let us connect to our ancestors. We are very grateful here and stand in front of you to address the experiences you had and recognize it and honor it. We are seeking the solutions and asking for the answers for the betterment of our life. Thank you for guiding us in this process to release what does not belong to us and receive the blessings and the guidance you offer to us. We are very grateful. Let us start. Dear ancestors, I am sorry for the fear, wars, famine, and displacement you endured. Please forgive me for letting inherited fear limit my safety, trust, and peace. I love you for courage and survival you carried through dark times. Thank you for grounding me in stability and the right to feel safe on earth. I trust you to walk with me as I release fear and embody peace for our line. Let the grace flow as these burdens are dissolving. Take a deep breath in and out. Dear ancestors, I am sorry for the poverty and loss, land loss, and shame that weighed on your hearts. Please forgive me for holding on to shame and scarcity in my own life. I love you for the resilience and dignity you kept despite the loss. Thank you for awakening abundance, honor, and rootedness within me. I trust you to guide me as I build a life of security and respect. Let the grace flow. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for the sacrifices you made to feel worthy of belonging. Please forgive me for repeating the belief that love must be earned through suffering. I love you for the devotion and loyalty you offered our family. Thank you for teaching me true belonging without sacrifice or pain. I trust you as I embody worthiness and community with grace. Let the grace flow. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for the guilt you carried for surviving when others could not. Please forgive me for holding on to survival guilt in my own body and choices. I love you for continuing our line through hardship and loss. Thank you for awakening gratitude, life force, and freedom in life. I trust you as I live fully to honor your journey. Let the grace flow. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for forgetting the strength you carried through storms and struggles. Please forgive me for doubting my right to stand tall in this world. I love you for gifting me unshakable roots of stability and belonging. I trust you to raise with me as I claim safety, abundance, and grounded power. Let the grace flow, awakening fearlessness, strength in our line. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for the grief and sexual shame you had to suppress. Please forgive me for carrying your pain into my own joy and intimacy. I love you for surviving even when your feelings could not be expressed. I thank you for restoring creativity, pleasure, and emotional freedom in me by strengthening me. I trust you as I release shame and honor the body as sacred. Let the grace flow. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for the desires and passions you had to hide. Please forgive me for silencing my own heart out of loyalty to your suffering. I love you for the love and creativity you held quietly within. I thank you for blessing me with the courage to live my truth openly. I trust you to walk with me as I embody passion with integrity. Let the grace flow. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for the belief that joy and intimacy were not meant for you. Please forgive me for carrying the same unworthiness into my relationships. I love you for keeping the spark of life alive despite pain. I thank you for showing me that joy and pleasure are my birthright. I trust you as I embody healthy intimacy and delight. Let the grace flow. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for the numbness you needed to survive. Please forgive me for shutting down my feelings in your memory. I love you for the strength and protection you offered our line. I thank you for awakening my ability to feel and flow with life. I trust you as I embrace emotions as sacred teachers. Let the grace flow. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for overlooking the joy and artistry you preserved through hardship. Please forgive me for hiding my light and dimming my desires. I love you for the passion, beauty, and creativity spark you carried forward. I thank you for blessing me with the freedom to feel, to create, and to connect. I trust you to move with me as I embrace joy, intimacy, and authentic expression as me. Let the grace flow, igniting pleasure and creative fire in our line. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for the anger and willpower you could not express. Please forgive me for silencing my own truth to repeat your patterns. I love you for protecting your family even when your fire was dimmed. I thank you for restoring my right to act, decide, and speak with clarity. I trust you to guide my power into balance and strength. Let the grace flow. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for the belief that worth depended on sacrifice. Please forgive me for exhausting myself to prove I deserve love. I love you for your devotion and service through hardship. I trust you as I claim value simply by being. I thank you for awakening true self-worth beyond suffering. Let the grace flow. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for the fear that shining would bring danger or punishment. Please forgive me for hiding my gifts and dimming my light. I love you for surviving even while holding back your brilliance. I thank you for blessing me with the courage to rise safely and fully. I trust you to walk with me as I shine without fear. Let the grace flow. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for believing that abundance was not our destiny. Please forgive me for sabotaging opportunities to stay loyal to lack. I love you for your endurance and strength despite hardship. I thank you for awakening my freedom to create and expand. I trust you as I honor our line by thriving. Let the grace flow. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for forgetting the fire of will and confidence you embodied. Please forgive me for shrinking myself when I was born to shine. I love you for the boldness, discipline, and strength you poured into me. I thank you for awakening the power to act, to lead, and to thrive. I trust you to stand with me as I step into my full radiance and purpose. Let the grace flow, igniting the unstoppable power in our line. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for losses you carried in silence. Please forgive me for holding our grief in my heart. I love you for continuing with courage even through sorrow. I thank you for opening me to compassion and healing love. I trust you as I release grief and embrace life. Let the grace flow. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for the betrayals and heartbreaks that closed your hearts. Please forgive me for fearing intimacy because of your wounds. I love you for protecting love even when it hurts. I thank you for blessing me with the courage to trust again. I trust you as I open fully to love. Let the grace flow. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for the love you held back to stay safe. Please forgive me for repeating the pattern of guarding my heart. I love you for the devotion you carried even in silence. Thank you for awakening the flow of unconditional love in me. I trust you as I offer affection freely and fearlessly. Let the grace flow. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for the belief that you were unworthy of love. Please forgive me for carrying the same feeling of unworthiness. I love you for the love you gave despite the pain. I thank you for showing me love as my neutral essence. I trust you as I embody unconditional love. Let the grace flow. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for overlooking the love that carried our lineage through pain. Please forgive me for guarding my heart when you gave me courage to open it. I love you for the compassion, devotion, and kindness alive in our bloodline. I thank you for blessing me with the gift of unconditional love and empathy. I trust you to walk beside me as I live with an open and courageous heart. Let the grace flow, awakening boundless love in our line. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for the truths you could not speak to protect honor. Please forgive me for silencing my truth out of fear. I love you for your sacrifice in keeping the family safe. I thank you for awakening freedom of expression within me. I trust you as I speak with honesty and grace. Let the grace flow. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for the fear that kept your voices hidden. Please forgive me for shrinking my voice in your memory. I love you for your quiet endurance and wisdom. I thank you for blessing me with the courage to speak up. I trust you as I express myself safely and freely. Let the grace flow. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for the belief that your voices were not valued. Please forgive me for carrying silence as my inheritance. I love you for your resilience despite being unheard. Thank you for showing me that every voice carries power. Trust you as I honor my voice and truth. Let the grace flow. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for the secrets you had to hold. Please forgive me for blocking my truth with hidden burdens. I love you for protecting the family as best as you know. I thank you for awakening honesty and openness in me. I trust you as I embody freedom in truth. Let the grace flow. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for forgetting the wisdom and truths you carried in silence. Please forgive me for doubting the value of my voice and vision. I love you for the songs, stories, and truths you preserved within. I thank you for empowering me to speak, sing, and create with authenticity. I trust you to stand with me as I share my truth boldly and kindly. Let the grace flow, awakening the fearless expression in our life. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for the doubt that dimmed your wisdom. Please forgive me for distrusting my own inner knowing. I love you for preserving tradition and guidance with care. I love you for awakening trust in intuition within me. I trust you as I honor my wisdom and clarity. Let the grace flow. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for the fear you felt when your intuition was dismissed or punished. Please forgive me for ignoring my inner guidance in loyalty to fear. I love you for keeping our gifts alive quietly. I thank you for restoring safety in trusting intuition. I trust you as I embody insight and vision. Let the grace flow. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for the gifts you had to suppress for survival. Please forgive me for hiding my own light and healing abilities. I love you for the wisdom you carried, even in silence. Thank you for awakening spiritual gifts within me. I trust you as I embody vision, healing, and truth. Let the grace flow. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for the belief that you could not trust your sight. Please forgive me for following blindly without honoring my truth. I love you for walking with courage despite confusion. Thank you for awakening clarity and discernment in me. I trust you as I see life with open eyes. Let the grace flow. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for overlooking the inner sight and guidance you carried across generations. Please forgive me for ignoring my intuition when you passed it on so clearly. I love you for the dreams, wisdom, and sacred visions alive in our lineage. I thank you for opening my inner eye to clarity, insight, and truth. I trust you to guide me as I honor my gifts of vision and knowing. Let the grace flow, awakening inner wisdom in our line. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for the disconnection from source you endured. Please forgive me for believing the same disconnection in my life. I love you for keeping faith alive through distance and struggle. Thank you for storing my connection with the divine. Trust you as I live in oneness and spirit. Let the grace flow. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for the guilt that told you blessings were not yours. Please forgive me for repeating this belief of unworthiness. I love you for carrying faith despite the shame. Thank you for awakening my worthiness of grace and blessings. I trust you as I embody divine love and abundance. Let the grace flow. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for the suppression of your faith and spirit. Please forgive me for fearing freedom in spirituality. I love you for holding on to belief even under control. I thank you for restoring the right to sacred connection. Trust you as I walk in spiritual freedom. Let the grace flow. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for the burden of sins and karmic debts you carried. Please forgive me for taking these burdens into my own life. I love you for your endurance and devotion despite heaviness. I thank you for releasing me into grace, freedom, and lightness. I trust you as I embody healing for our whole lineage. Let the grace flow. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Dear ancestors, I'm sorry for forgetting the faith and devotion that kept our line alive. Please forgive me for doubting my worthiness of grace and blessings. I love you for the sacred trust, prayers, and rituals you carry forward. I thank you for restoring my connection to spirit, source, and divine flow. I trust you to surround me as I embody infinite love and unity. Let the grace flow, awakening divine light in our line. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Absorb all these messages, the grace and the guidance coming from your ancestors. Release all the old patterns and receptive to the guidance and the new awakening divine light in the life as it flows naturally. We are very grateful to the ancestors for releasing us from their experiences, beliefs, conditions, patterns which was holding us back from expressing and feeling worthiness. And we are releasing our ancestors from our space and releasing them freely from wherever they are stuck. We are very grateful for this opportunity for flowing easily in our life, feeling worthy and express our own truth with integrity, courage and kindness. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. As you breathe in and breathe out, focus on the breath and the room where you are seated and the seat where you are seated. When you are feeling comfortable, come back to here and now and open your eyes, feeling worthy and able to express your inner truth with courage and compassion and kindness. Thank you for this opportunity. Have a great day.